There we are, absolutely fantastic, easy sweet to do, you know, an easy dessert. We've got our poached pears, a nice little caramel sauce, in some ready rolled pastry. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are in pudding season. We all want a pudding at this time of year. Well, we all want a pudding at any time of year. We're making a salted caramel pear tart. In here I have some pears. Now what I've done, I've peeled them and I've cored them. That's it. They're in halves, pear halves, that's it. Okay, we're going to poach those in a minute. I've got an 8-inch tin and I've got ready rolled pastry. Well, it will be ready rolled when I roll it, but use ready roll to make it easier. Oven on at 190. We're going to blind bake this. We're going to put it all together. Let's get this rolled out in the tin, blind bake. Come on. That should fit. That'll do. In there. Just tuck it in. Tuck it all the way down to the bottom. We're going to blind bake it with the overhang on, and then we're trimming it. I want a tray, a little tray like this. Take some screwed up parchment. Oh no, slow down. Dock the pastry. Take some screwed up parchment in there. Right, I'm using baking beads today. Ceramic baking beads in there. Now basically they heat up and they hold the pastry down. That is it. Okay, that goes in the oven for about 15 minutes. We'll bring it out, we'll take out the baking beads and we'll put it in for 10. There you go. Okay, while that's going on in there, we can actually poach our pears. So we want some water in here. Want a flame on. We want about a teaspoon of vanilla. Want some sugar. And we want some cinnamon. In there. Just give that a little whiz round. Okay, and all we're going to do is put our pears in there and we're going to poach them. I think there's too much in there. Let's cut this one in half. Come on. Now it fits. There we go. We want some more water. There's not enough. So we're going to poach the pears for about 10 to 12 minutes. Just till they go soft. And then we're going to take them out, let them cool slightly, and we're going to slice them. By that time, that comes out. We take out the beads, we chuck it back in for another 10 minutes. Very easy cook, delicious, delicious pudding. On there. Okay, being as careful as you can because these baking beads are absolutely boiling, as you would expect, out of there. That back in the oven. Come on, 10 minutes. Now what you are aiming for, if you can, is softened pears, but not soggy mush. We want to slice this and we want to put the pear in our tart. So nice and steady. When you start to feel soft, that will be good enough. Okay, enough time on the pie base. Bring it out, it has to cool down, and we'll trim it. Drop the oven temperature to 175, 350. Pears poached, we want those to cool down, so out of there. Now we only want them to cool down so we don't get burnt while we slice them. So if you've got asbestos fingers, just slice them. Now this smells fantastic. Oh, it really does smell fantastic. So while everything's cooling, we want a quick caramel sauce. So in our pan, a little bit of water. About that much. About 3 tablespoons, somewhere around about there. Flame on, sugar in there. Now we're not going to touch it. Not until it starts to go amber. Basically what you don't do is you don't stir this. You just let the water evaporate out as it cooks the sugar. The sugar melts down and it's going to go an amber colour. That's all we need to do. Now be very careful, because don't forget this is molten sugar. Okay, we don't want to burn this stuff. As you can see, it's going amber. That is fine. Want to be going in there with some butter, and you just swirl it round till it melts in. I've got no flame on at all now. I've turned the flame off. Okay, we don't want any heat. We're going to chuck some cream in here, but we're going to whisk it as it bubbles. In it goes, and just whisk it round. And that's our caramel. There you go. How easy is that? We're making a salted caramel, so in there with some sea salt. Give it a little stir through, and that is our caramel sauce. Not thick, we need to brush the base of our tart. It will cool down and thicken. And then we want to add some in between the pears and on the pears, and if we can keep a little bit for drizzle, that will be superb. We want some sliced pears. Now you can slice thin or thick. Just be careful if they are hot. Why we're using a small knife is beyond me. So just nice and steady, slice your pears. Okay, it's a quick fire one. Trimmed your base. Want to take some of that cooling caramel and we want to brush the bottom. Okay, and we take those pears that we've just sliced and off we go. Okay, save some caramel sauce over there. It will find its own way through those pears. Now just be careful that you don't overladen it and it all runs over the side. Okay, we've got enough left in there to drizzle over. Get that back in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 175. Come on. Okay, when you've had your time, we need to be getting that out of there. Oh, come on. Look at that. Just let it cool down and let all that stickiness form up, and then we'll pop it out of there and we'll serve some up with some more caramel over the top. Come on, we need to be popping this out of there, don't we? Oh yeah, on there. Oh, straight in there. Oh yes, please. And we want a little bit of that caramel on there. Just look at that, that's our Salted Caramel Pear Tart. Absolutely fabulous. There we are, absolutely fantastic, easy sweet to do, you know, an easy dessert. We've got our poached pears, a nice little caramel sauce, in some ready rolled pastry. There we go. We'll just destroy it, come on, in here. There's nothing else we can do actually. Oh, bit of that caramel on there, extra gooiness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the pears have got the crunch through the middle and the soft. Oh, that is, oh man, that is cracking. Oh, just eat that with a caramel or ice cream or cream, clotted cream. Oh, that is ridiculously good. I wonder what it's like with some cream. We're gonna find out. Oh, we got cream, we got caramel, got our pears. Oh man. Oh, that's unbelievable. That is absolutely superb. That's a fantastic dessert. That's an easy one there, look. Straightforward, easy recipe. Anybody can follow that. Poach your pears, slice them, chuck them in there. Ready rolled pastry, pre-baked. Off you go. Serve up. Easy one, easy dessert. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this pear tart. This caramel salted pear tart is so simple. If you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Oh man.